Mr. Postman.
Look at me. Hey, Mr. Postman. Can't you see I put a stamp on my letter? And I left my mailbox open, so it got wet.
That was very nice. Have you ever noticed how people love their house when they first buy it?
But realize how quickly the honeymoon stage is over.
We have the space, but what do we do with it?
One thing we've learned is that our clients have outlived, outgrown, or have simply fallen out of love with their home.
That awful stove and oven, it's bringing back bad memories right now.
It's demo time.
We're Paul and Susan Kadilak, and we run Kadilak Homes.
I think it looks pretty good there.
I know you do.
Together, we've transformed hundreds of properties to help homeowners rekindle the magic they once had when they first laid eyes on their home.
Oh my God.
Where are we? Wow.
Running a growing company while raising a busy family isn't always
You
easy.
smell like beef and cheese plus more beef.
And we never quite know what Paul's gonna do next.
We're keeping this, right?
Definitely not keeping that.
But when we help homeowners fall back in love with their homes,
It's all worth it.
I love you guys so much.
this isn't just renovation.
It's Renovation Rekindle.
That's beautiful. Where are we going?
We're going to see Jonathan and Kareen's house. They've already done 2 renovations. They put addition on. They redid the kitchen, all within the past 15 or so years.
I'm Jonathan,
And I'm Kareen.
and we've fallen out of love with our house.
Again.
We've fallen out of love with our house because we've done multiple renovations on it. We've had a hodgepodge of changes made to the house. And at the end of the day, we just didn't end up with a house that had good flow and allowed us to entertain the way we want to entertain.
We also live differently than we did when we did our first renovations. The kids were 4 and 5 years old. We've changed, they've changed, our needs have changed. We're ready to do the final renovation.
So this is their 3rd renovation now?
This is their 3rd renovation, and the problem is that they've done all this work and it feels piecemeal. It doesn't feel like one space.
You know what they say, 3rd time's a charm.
They have this room that they added in 2001.
Okay.
They have this kitchen that they redid in 2005.
2001, 2005.
Yep, so we need to figure out how we can make this look better.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. with
This
these.
is weird. We have a post over here.
You have a post over there. you
Post
got one
over here.
So it's offset walls, these knee walls here, so it's kind of weird.
Well, this whole room is awkward because you have this small space.
Yeah.
Like the fireplace is too small. This wall makes everything not centered. I think the big things we need to do with this space is make this feel like more of a normal room, because right now it's very disjointed. And once this is gone, this isn't going to feel as awkward as it does right now, because right now this is boxed in. Once this is open, it's going to feel like part of the room. And this is going to be gone, so you won't have this constricted space right
It's
here.
super awkward. This
Yeah.
this wall is like the kid that sucked his thumb too much and he has braces now.
See, the wall's cute, but it's time to grow up. They did this kitchen way too dark, no windows in the kitchen,
Yeah, and it's dark cabinets.
dark cabinets.
Yeah.
This whole area is gonna become the dining room, and the whole kitchen is gonna move that way. Just wait, Paul, there's more.
There's more.
So there used to be walls here, so you can see that. So it's just kind of everywhere. The floors just don't match. And then there's also a chimney here inside this wall, so we're gonna take this down too, so that we can open this up more.
Chimneys are always super clean to take down.
But it looks so much better when they're gone. So right now, the idea is that the kitchen comes on this side, but I mean, you know, after demo, I like to just measure and just make sure that everything fits where it's supposed to fit, because we know from doing this many times that when you do a layout before you demo, it always changes.
It all works on paper.
There's always something weird in the wall. So this room is just, it's small. It's gonna be off the kitchen, so I was thinking we make a little sitting room here.
I am in a sitting room.
You are in a sitting room,
This
but
is a
like
sitting room right
prettier
here.
than this.
I just designed this on the fly.
Very cute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know the other problem they have with this room? Look at this.
Oh my. If you're gonna hit your head there, if I came down the stairs here, I'd go dink and smash myself in the head and knock myself out.
So in this house, we're taking some walls down, taking some posts down, and then we are putting some walls back up. Don't
Is
worry.
anybody as confused as I am right now? We're taking down walls, we're putting them up. Taking down posts, we're putting them
It's
up.
all gonna be great, don't worry.
We can't start yet. We gotta wait. Finally!
You looking for this?
Yes, we've been waiting for you. It's demo time. I want to see what's in here.
I get my money on plumbing.
I'm saying plumbing too. Getting closer. See that? When you cut it, how much easier it comes out?
Beautiful.
Me or the plaster?
The cut.
Oh.
Also you, honey.
You meant me?
I mean,
Didn't sound like you meant me. Suspense. The suspense is killing me. Thanks. Yep. It's a trap.
okay.
Literally. A trap. A plumbing trap, not a real trap.
Not a real
But
trap. I mean, it is a real trap.
More plumbing.
And a drain. So we have some plumbing in the ceiling. That's why it was framed down a little bit. The good news is that it looks like it's in line with this post, which means that this box doesn't have to go all the way, which is what I was hoping for, because I was hoping to keep this little entrance contained. So even though we still have to lower the ceiling in this area because of the plumbing, it looks like we have a little bit of room to play with, which is good.
When you hire people to do remodeling, you don't want to do this to the finished product.
That's right, Paul. Good tip.
Don't try this at home, kids. Always call a trained professional. If you find one, let me know. It's like Pac-Man. He's gonna eat all the demo. Watch out. Three renovations, lots of demo debris. What do?
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. They're gonna make the junk disappear.
Which is great, because then I don't have to make it disappear.
Maybe they'll make you disappear too. Whoa!
Looks like you guys got plenty of room. That stuff needs to go in here. This is what it's like to be a designer. You just,
I mean, not exactly. Sure.
they got it all.
All we had to do was point and the junk disappeared. We called your house third time's the charm because this is your third renovation. You did the addition first,
Right.
then the kitchen. The entry, so you guys moved the entry from the old front door to the new front side of the house since you guys are on the corner. And there wasn't even a real entry. It's kind of tight when you come in. You have the one closet, and then you guys had those poles in the living room. So now what we're gonna do, you walk in the front door, you're gonna have the two new closets, so you have more closet space. And then we're gonna extend the hallway, because you guys have this weird ceiling area where the upstairs plumbing was, so the ceiling was kind of coming down. So we're gonna isolate that and just extend the hallway so that you have a nice, pretty formal entry when you walk in now. So you have the glass on the left. We're gonna get rid of the posts that were in the living room, open up the railing. We're gonna change the fireplace, make it go from floor to ceiling. I was thinking we put a couple sconces on this wall. So where your kitchen was before, that's now gonna be the dining room. And then we're gonna take the kitchen and move it to the old front of the house. And then as you come into the kitchen now, you're gonna have an island, and that's gonna be open to this room, which used to be your foyer at one point before you put the addition on. So now we're gonna turn that into a sitting room.
That's great, because that was just dead space for years.
Right.
It literally was just travel space for us.
Yeah, it's small, so I think it'll make a nice sitting room because it's open to the kitchen. You're gonna gain space in the kitchen because you're gonna have the island and you're gonna have more space there. The front living room is gonna be more usable and you're gonna gain this room.
And we can play chess, right?
And you can play chess. All right, so that's the whole floor plan. We're moving the kitchen, updating that family room, creating a really pretty new hallway entry, and then reclaiming this old foyer that's now gonna be a nice little sitting room. So what do you guys think?
It's not a big house, but now it's going to be an efficient house.
Exactly. You're not gonna know what to do with all the space you have.
I think that's what we tell people often is that we're not looking to gain any space. We're just looking to gain functionality of the space that we have.
Right.
And this is what that does.
Right, it'll be a big difference. It'll feel like a totally different house.
Yeah.
I'm here at the Third Time's the Charm project. I just finished getting everything laid out for Susan so she can come and check it out
Oh,
and
that
make sure
island
that
looks awesome.
her design
Look
works.
at this. This looks so good, honey.
Yes, it's all laid out. The island's laid out. We got the windows not cut out yet, but they're cut in so we can pop them in once they're ready.
So how big did this island end up? I have two things I gotta check. This was one of them.
3 feet by 77 3/4.
Okay, so that's what I needed to figure out what's going in here. And then the other thing I need to figure out, so this wall right now has one window. Trying to get everything on this wall and the corner left us with a small window, which will be fine, but she was also asking what would this look like if we got rid of all the other upper cabinets and did just windows,
Just on this wall?
just on this wall. So no upper cabinets.
None at all?
Nope.
Ooh, I like it.
All of this has to stay on this wall.
Right.
So the question is, if we add windows, how many can we add and what size?
So you need from the window to the wall?
From the window to the wall.
All right.
That's what I need.
I can do that. 72.5.
So on this side, we need to put the hood. So I'm limited again on this side. So I think if we put windows on either side of the stove, they have to be the same size. So the choices are, we either do this one window centered over the sink.
Okay.
And then we have wall cabinets on the rest. Or we do no upper cabinets and we end up with 3 big windows here, 2 equal size windows around the stove, so then we'll end up with 5 nice windows on this wall. So we went through the space and now we just have to talk to Jonathan and Corrine because we have 2 options here and we need to figure out which one we're gonna do.
To frame or not to frame? That is the question. Dave, where are we?
I don't know, Paul. They all look the same to me.
They do look the same after a while, but we're at the Third Time's the Charm project. We got the windows going in for the glass panels. We got the beams going up. We'll get the cabinets in next and give them their house back.
Right there.
Dave and I always try to take things to a whole nother level. Hear that sound? That's the sound of a foyer turning into a foyer.
One more.
Can you hear me?
No.
I like it. It's like perfume. Do you have dirty windows? Nobody likes dirty windows. You should try my window clean. We have a special running, only $18,000 for the first bottle and get the second bottle for free.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way up to the ceiling before you go in.
This looks like a real hallway now.
This what you wanted? Clean living?
Yeah, it looks good. It didn't look like the main entry of the house before. Now it looks like the main entry. Do you like the glass? I think it's so cool now when you walk in, you see the room, it's nice, it's pretty. It's a very extra wall.
That wall is going to the prom, and that wall didn't even get asked.
We're not talking about that wall. I mean, you know, when you walk in, it's very extra.
Yeah, no, it totally is.
We can't do anything to this wall because otherwise, I mean, this wall says, look at me. And if you do something to this wall to take attention away from this wall, no, we can't do that. So cabinets are coming tomorrow. All this crown molding came today. And then we're gonna take some of this oak and we're gonna put some shelves in the kitchen too. So we're gonna take this oak and put it in a couple different places.
Lots of finish work.
Yes. It's staging time.
Staging is done, which is always my favorite part. Right?
My favorite part too. I know Paul loves moving things for me, don't you, hun?
Always.
Yes, that's what I thought. Jonathan and Karina are on their way. We can't wait for them to see this house. Jonathan and Karina are on their way, and I'm so excited for them to get here because they need to see this house.
I think they're gonna love it.
Hey guys,
Hey guys.
how are you? Hey pal. Today's the day. Looks great.
All right, you guys ready to see the house?
Absolutely.
All right, it's time to put the blindfolds on.
All right. I don't like to give up this much control, and she likes to give up less.
I'm gonna take your hand, Karine. Yep. You're gonna follow me.
Paul's so gentle.
All right, look, we're right here. All right. All right, there we go. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you like this.
You guys have been waiting a long time.
But the day's finally here.
Hopefully you guys love it as much as we do.
We are ready.
Are you ready to see your house? It's
so
done.
ready.
It's ready. Take off those blindfolds.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
This is.
Oh my gosh.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't even want to turn around because I want to. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, go down and check it out. We did the herringbone floor. We did the herringbone boxes in the ceiling. So now you have what is definitively a front entry to the house. We added the glass walls to give it some light. And then we continued all the way down to the back of the house. You've got the wood beams.
Previously, you just dumped in. You know, you just really dumped into the room. This is amazing. What you
These beams just kind of continue this line of that hallway. And it helps us deal with the bumps in the ceiling. So this just gives your line straight to the back door, adds some wood and some texture.
I like the fact that you were able to fix it so that it just fits. You know, we always seem to have furniture in the wrong spot, facing the wrong direction.
Well, there were a couple things with this room. You guys had the post that was kind of in the middle of the room, so it created an awkward space here. You guys had the solid wall. So getting rid of that post, opening up that wall and putting the railings, that just opened this whole space up so it feels like one big room. Now you have a defined living room area.
The hearth is gone, giving you more floor space
Yeah,
to work
it
with.
doesn't feel as tight over there. You're gonna trip over the hearth now. It's kind of set back.
It's so welcoming and comfortable looking. I love the color of the paint.
Yes.
You see how beautiful the trim work and everything and how this room looks? You guys wanna go check out your kitchen and your bars?
Yeah.
So this right here is where your kitchen used to be.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I gotta go around the island. Oh, it's not there.
Because the island used to
This is so wide open. Yeah, the island was here, and it kept everybody either over there or over there.
Oh my gosh.
This is so wide open. Look at the color.
I love it. That's
That-
great.
So we've got, again, the oak that matches the beams in the hallway, the mantle, wood counter, wood shelves.
I like how you went straight subway tile design there.
Yeah, it's straight subway here, and then this same tile is in the kitchen in the herringbone pattern.
You could turn off the lights right now and still have so much light coming in.
All this works. I mean, there's room to move around.
And the traffic flow through here, I think you nailed it. I really do.
So it's open right to your kitchen. You've got the same paneling that we put on the fireplace, so that also ties in. So as you kind of go room to room, there are things that repeat. So we've got the same tile with the glossy and matte mix and the herringbone and the backsplash. We've got the frosted doors. We've got the herringbone and the light box.
I love the open shelves. I love herringbone pattern. It's beautiful.
You know, when you think about it, we haven't added a square inch
No.
to the entire house, but it just looks so much bigger and so much more functional.
You have a different type of island now. And we kept everything very just clean, white, neutral countertop,
Yep.
white backsplash.
Yes. Oh, the big sink.
Yeah, big, nice big sink.
I mean, to turn around and look this direction to see
Right.
how uniform it is, and it just feels like it's one big open space.
In somebody else's house.
I know.
All right, you guys remember your staircase before? You guys have been living with this the whole time you've owned this house.
You see, here's where it used to come across, and then I remember standing here with Susan, I was like, look, I can hit my head on this thing without even taking a step anywhere. Now, nice and open, vaulted it a little bit, got a nice fixture up here.
Very cute.
The telltale sign of an old house is this. Now this doesn't feel like an old house. Come down, you're like,
Stretch.
nice.
Exactly.
Down into your breakfast room, you've got all this
Exactly.
nice light.
Now this looks like a picture that should be in a magazine. Every angle that you stand in, it's just a whole new house. I'm amazed, so happy, and I can't believe that our house could look like this. It's beautiful, and I'm thrilled.
This is exactly what we were looking for.
Especially where you've already been through 2 renovations, so handing your house over for a 3rd time and hoping that it all works out, I mean, that also takes a lot for you guys to do that, so we thank you for that.
We saved the best for last.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now the hardest part is where we're going to sit. There's so many choices.
Yes, there's going to be some decisions to be made.
If you want to see more fun facts about this project, where should they go, Susan?
They can go to CadilakHomes.com.
We'll see you there.